Hey guys, good morning. It's Marwan here, having my first coffee. Yesterday I went out on my motorcycle. I wanted to make a quick video testing my new mic, but it did not work out as I thought. I thought I had a genius plan on how to reduce the wind noise, but then I came back home and the audio was really crappy. So I have to go back to the drawing board on that one and redo that video. But for now, here's a quick sketching video instead. Oh, and by the way, some good news. The dog that I showed you a couple of videos back that was up for adoption. Well, she's not up for adoption anymore since we decided to keep her ourselves. So all of that has been sorted. And her name is Jules. How's it going, guys? It's Marwan here, and gonna sketch some stuff, fill up this paper that we sketched last time, because I don't like to leave papers like this not complete, so that's what we're gonna do. And tomorrow, I'm going to Seattle, and I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna make a vlog, and I'm gonna show you guys, take you with me on the journey. I think we're staying for 5 days or something like that, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I looked at the forecast, by the way, and it looks like it's going to be raining every single day, so so that's fun. But you know how it is. There are no bad weather. You just have to put the right clothes on, dress appropriately, and you'll be fine. Okay, so let's jump into the sketch here. Not sure what I want to do. Probably, it's been a while since I did a 3/4 front view, so I think I'm gonna do that. Let's lower the table just a little bit. As always, I'm gonna start with the big pen, same kind of paper as last time. So we have the toned paper, and I like to start doing ellipses like this. Very easy to get the proportions right when you do that. And get the wheelbase down. The wheelbase is basically going to determine what kind of car you're going to sketch. So if it's a short wheelbase, it's going to be a short coupe or maybe a hatchback or something like that. And if you have it longer, that means that it's going to be sedan or some type of bigger four-door, or maybe a Maserati, what's it called, the Gran Turismo, which is like the biggest freaking coupe ever made. I think it's too big, honestly. It looks ridiculous. I never really liked it because if you look at it, when you come up to it, when you pass it and you look at the wheels sit inside of the body. On a Maserati, it just doesn't make sense. It looks like it needs 2 centimeter spacers or something like that to make the wheels pop up and be aligned with the body. So look at that next time you see a Maserati Gran Turismo, and it's gonna annoy you. Hopefully it's going to annoy the crap out of you as well, because now you can't unsee it. So what are we doing here? Let's see. I don't even know if I can sketch today. It looks weird. Everything looks weird today. So let's think of it like this. This is a challenge to try and get this sketch fixed. So I'm gonna fix this sketch no matter what. I'm gonna keep going until I'm semi-happy with the result. That's the plan. Let's see what we can do. Maybe some cool shapes like this. Go down there. Does that look alright? Not sure. But as I said, I'm gonna keep going until I'm happy with it. Let's make like a curved front with a front splitter that goes like that. We have the hood right there. It is obviously a sports car. Can say that much. And the wheel is I'm not sure about this. So the A-pillar goes down in the front wheel, which is unique. It's a unique feature for sure. You know, it's like this, like some days you can just pick up the pen and you make the most like incredible sketch in 5 seconds, and then days like these You pick up the pen and everything looks like crap. That's just how it goes. Not every day is a good sketching day. Simple as that. Let's see if we can put down a center line here to help guide us with everything, because right now it's such a mess that I think we need some guidelines here. So I think the overall perspective is just off today, but that's what I'm gonna keep working on. See if we can fix it. Put down some markers and see if that will help. What's this? Green Gray 7, so let's try that one. Looks like that. I don't see any green in there. It looks like Cool Gray 7. Actually want to start with a lighter shade just because I'm not really sure about the sketch. Bronze green. Ooh, that's dark. Too dark. Where are all the cool grays? I think this is almost out. It is definitely dry. So I can't really use this. Let's see if we can find another one that's in the same kind of shade as that one. So warm gray 4. The other one was a cool gray 4. I think this has some more life in it. Alright, that looks kind of cool. This front is like twisted that way. And that's where I gotta try to figure out how to fix that. The green gray 5, so let's see what that is all about. Looks nice. You know what I think I need to do here? I need to put down some black markers or outlines to try to get the perspective corrected somehow. So let's do that. Actually, go back to the big pen, see what we can do. I'm still not sure where in the perspective this is. This went wrong, so that's what I'm changing a few lines to see if it's going to help or if it's going to make things worse. So I'm really not putting any pressure on the pen, too much pressure on the lines that I'm unsure of, and that's how you figure out what's wrong. You just go line by line and try to just adjust them a little bit, like I did here. For example, this line here is it's not anywhere near the original line, which is up here, and I think that helped the perspective. You're definitely going to have some issues with the perspective if you choose to not do set up a grid line and all of that, which I usually never do because it takes such a long time. But on the other hand, if you get it wrong like I did here from the start, it takes a long time to get it fixed. So that's I guess not the bad thing, but the risk that you're taking when you're sketching without any support grid lines. It's a weird looking car. I hate the wheels. They look all kinds of messed up and huge. They're like 32 or some 32s maybe. But it's not going to be the most comfortable ride, I suppose. But who gives a crap about comfort when you have a sports car? Interesting. Not sure how it looks from your perspective up there. Probably not that good, is my guess. But still a lot of fun to sketch this. So I'm gonna keep going, and hopefully the end results will have all the perspective issues sorted. Connect the spokes with just a curve like this. In case you didn't know, I don't like to sketch wheels either because it takes forever. So either I do wheels like this or I make just A bunch of spokes, like the wheel is turning and moving. You can do that too. It's a fast way to get the wheels done. If you're impatient like me. Let's see where we're gonna end this windshield up here. Probably somewhere around there. This could be a different material than the rest of the body here, because it looks like it's a separate piece of the car, so we can probably make this either lighter or darker than the rest. Now it's all about the graphics in the front of the headlights. We have this line here, which looks pretty nice. We can maybe create a headlight out of that line, or we can put the headlight down here. Let's do... It's kind of the most simple way to create this headlight, I guess. Interesting. To make some depth, so line shading like that. Not sure how much marker I'm gonna put on this sketch. Make the inside of the wheel. And also don't forget to add the line weight on the baseline all the way around. So this is kind of a baseline too, because we have a separation here between the two surfaces, so you might want to add some thickness to this as well. And we also have the front, which is going to need some more thickness to the baseline here. Simple stuff, or basic stuff. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave the markers for now and just fill in the reflections with a big pen. So I'll just line shade whatever I want to shade. And I think this surface here is actually facing down, so I'm gonna add just a few lines to that. Perspective is still a bit off, but I don't think I can fix that any further at the moment, because I have too many defined lines now, so it's kind of hard to adjust them at this point. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I love to sketch to cinematic music. It's very, very relaxing. And I don't have to, there are no lyrics usually, so I don't have to focus on what people are saying. Just listening to the music and sketch. This wheel is massive, I know. It's a bit too big. But I don't think I can make it any smaller right now. Just gonna add some shade to it though. Some shade right there. And as always, you gotta keep your light source in mind, because the light source is going to let you know where to put shades, shadows, and where to put highlights and all that good stuff. So you see, we changed the center line maybe 2 or 3 times. It's because the perspective is off. If we want, we can add a door line, or door lines usually make, you can define the shape of the car by adding door lines, because it's going to follow the shape of the car, obviously. So, for example, here it goes out and then it goes back in, which shows that this is that it goes in here. Basically, the body goes in. So I think I'm gonna stop this video right here. Tried my best to save this perspective, but what can you do? Sometimes it's just, you just start out with the perspective way off, and the more you try to fix it, the harder it gets. But anyway, we filled up this paper, and that was the whole point of this video, not to waste any of the paper space. Hope you enjoyed this video as always. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Final shades to the disc brake that's inside there. If I want, I could add some markers to this. You know, you can do that if you want to, but probably gonna skip it this time. Alright, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Take it easy.